Hello Virgo, thanks so much for tuning into my channel. This is going to be a reading for mid-August and also the last week of August. I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, I suggest check out your rising and your moon sign as well, okay? So in general for you Virgos, I think you're getting ready for some new beginnings that are coming your way. And these new beginnings are going to start around the time of your birthday. So I think some of you may need to recover from something that's been happening in your life, and you may need some education in order to recover from it, or just really just to get in touch with, just have some self-healing and spirituality. It's going to be a really great time to learn things in more depth than you have before, and it's also going to be a great time to stand up for yourself. To really believe in who you are and to support yourself. And I know that, some of you may have some anxiety and you may have trouble believing in yourselves, but I think this is a really great period to trust your instincts and to trust yourself, and honestly to cheer yourself on. And honestly, Virgo, just rest assured that there is something. You have the Eight of Raphael, and I know that some of you may have had anxiety, and some of you may have felt, down recently, but you have things positive things waiting for you, and positive things coming your horizon. You need to really focus on yourself and to be able to trust yourself and to have that self-confidence and that self-love, because at the end of the day, you know what is right for you, and you don't want to be influenced by anyone else. And you know what? In the mid-month of August, towards the end, you don't need somebody's approval. You don't need somebody's help. I think that you're going to be able to trust yourself, and you're going to be confident, and you're going to be ready to go for it at the end of the day. You're going to be ready to go for whatever you need to go to. Because I think that a lot of you are going to realize that things happen for a reason. And whatever happened in the past, whatever negativity that you were holding on to before, or maybe it was just past behavior, you're going to learn to forgive yourself, and you're going to learn to forgive others from the past. And honestly, you have opportunities for happiness, and you're going to be able to go towards them and look for the more positive. So this card is really about searching for the silver lining, and I think you're going to be able to do that this month. So letting go of those anxieties and really learning to trust yourself. I think that for a lot of you that were single or maybe coupled but in troublesome relationships, you're going to realize that there's something better coming for you. You're gonna have that the self-love and the self-trust to make the correct decision for yourself. And for some of you, you may be leaving somebody that was potentially troublesome. You may be leaving a third-party situation. You may be leaving something that was a little bit toxic for you, because you know at the end of the day that there is something better waiting for you, and that you have the control of your life to go for something better. And at the end of the day, Virgo, just trust that things happen for a reason, and just let go of all these things that have happened before, and try and move forward. Things happen, and there is a silver lining, and I think that you're realizing that in mid-month August and towards the end of the month. And you're just confident, you're ready to go for what you want. People are more attracted to you. You're going to be really able to, in the mid-month and at the end of August, you're going to be able to really sell yourself. So for example, sell yourself in the sense of, like, if you're a performer, so if you're if you're an actor, people are going to be drawn to you, or a musician maybe, or even a salesperson, or maybe you need to make business partners and get accounts. This is such a great time to sell the business and to really convince people, because you're going to be more attractive this month and you're going to have a lot of charisma. So whatever you received, whatever healing that you've gotten, because I think you've been through a lot. And you've been really working on yourself, and you've been working on that self-healing, Virgo. I see that that's been happening in mid-month of August and towards the end. And this self-healing has brought you to a really great period where you can actually stand up for yourself, and you realize that, you're going to take care of yourself first before you take care of anyone else, and you don't need anybody else's opinion. And for that reason, people are going to sense that confidence, and they're going to be more attracted to you. But in general, you're going to be moving towards something new. It is going to be your birthday, so you're going to be moving towards a new path or a new direction. And you may be starting school or a new job, or maybe you're just recently realizing, as you've come into your own, you're realizing that you have a certain passion that you're willing to pursue. But for you, it's going to be very significant in the next upcoming months, because you're going to feel a passion, and not just a passion, Virgo. You're going to feel that courage and the motivation and the drive to break out of the old that you've been going through, the monotony of everyday life, and you're just going to take a risk and you're going to go for it. I see that happening in the next couple months for you. Whatever you've been procrastinating on, whatever you've been hesitant to start because you've been afraid, you're going to start jumping towards it. You're going to have this new drive where you're going to be able to initiate new projects, and not even just initiate, Virgo, but you're going to have that confidence that you need to be able to take charge and to be able to take the lead. But just be careful that this doesn't tire you out. So I'm not saying that it'll necessarily happen in the month, in mid-month to late month, in August. It may not happen then, but in the upcoming months, this drive and this initiation to start new projects and to be in charge, it may wear you out, so just be wary of that. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you're really focusing on your spirituality, and you're really focusing on your healing. And, you're searching for something, you're searching for guidance, and at the end of the day, you're going to be surrounded and by friends and by family, and whatever you're working on, you may consider going in a different direction. So, and this is what I mean when I say that you may have a new path, there may be, like this card suggests, an alternate approach for you. So I would just interpret this as being a new path for you. So whatever you were doing before, you may have decided, and you have the courage now to change it. And you certainly have the charisma to go after what you want. And at the end of the day, you are searching for that spirituality, and you're searching for that healing. And boy, is it a great time to learn more things about yourself, to learn more things in general, in depth, than you had before. And to learn to love yourself, and to realize your worth, and to stand up for yourself. And just remember to the detail-oriented aspect of you that's really driven. Just be careful to not get too tired, and to remember to have a good work-life balance with you. But at the end of the day, people are going to be drawn to you. And if you do have something, if you have an audition, if you have a promotion that you're going up against, if you have an interview that you're going up against, what a great time to work on that. And also for those of you that were dealing with somebody that wasn't treating you very well, and that could have potentially cheated on you, I think you realize that there's something waiting for you that's for the better, and you're moving forward and you're working on yourself. And you're working on yourself and you're remaining positive and kind of allowing that past regret, letting it go. And and realizing that you are starting to forgive yourself for what has happened. And whatever you are going through, there is a silver lining, Virgo. And what a great time in the mid-August to late August to realize that there is a silver lining. And in your search for spirituality and for healing, you will find this. And maybe through this spiritual healing, you can find a new beginning and a new approach of where to proceed. And I would just say this card is just, remember to surround yourself with friends and with like-minded peers. And don't forget about your family. Don't focus just too much on the work and on your new projects. Leave space for love and for both romantic and family love in your life and friends. So this concludes your reading, Virgo, for the mid of August, and I hope it resonated with you. If it did, I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. And if it didn't, it's just check out your moon and rising, but also just check out the September, which I'll be uploading shortly. So, and that may resonate with you more. So I hope you have a great rest of the month, Virgo, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.